What's going on, lads? Gonfia. And today we have a subs pick. Manchester United 07-08 team. Someone commented in one of my last videos asking me to do this team and got a lot of likes on his comment. He said Pique, Tevez, Ronaldo, basically Manchester United 07-08 team. So this is what you lot wanted to see. These are the sort of players you wanted to see, and here it is. I've previously done a Manchester United 02-03 team that you can go and check out as well. But this team is, I'd say, considerably better. It won the treble this year if you want to include Charity Shield. And just looking at it straight away, you can see it's a very good team. This isn't necessarily their first team, but I wanted to include Pique, and yeah, I had to include Pique because obviously a lot of people want to see Pique, even though he didn't really make an appearance this season. A lot of people might not know that he actually played for Man United, and a lot of people just wanted to see him in the team as well. So I've definitely made sure I've included him. And yeah, some of the players haven't got hands in the right formations because I feel I picked them up for a cheap price, and with some trading methods I could probably make a little bit of cash on top. But other than that, I would have Scholes playing as well, so a lot of you might be thinking, oh, why haven't you got Scholes? But obviously he's not on the game. He was a very influential player to Man United this season as well, and probably helped them to go on to win loads because everyone knows how good Scholes is. Recently signed a 1-year contract with Man United now, so he's still going on strong, Scholesy. But yeah, I've stuck Ronaldo one side, and I had to include Nani as well because everyone knows how good Nani is. And I've put Giggsy centre mid with Carriacou, as you can see, which probably wouldn't be the normal lineup, but in my eyes I think it's one of the best lineups you can do. So we start off, we've got, let me just make sure I get his name right, Thomas Kuszczak in goal. Was the second keeper down from Van der Sar. Obviously I can't have Van der Sar because he's not in the game, but he was actually the second keeper down. We've then got Rio Ferdinand, who was a regular starter. If some of you can remember, cost Man United something like 20-something mil, which it was the transfer. Which was it? The transfer? What was it? Yeah, it was a transfer record back then. So it was a hell of a lot of money. I don't know if it was 27 mil. It was a lot though. It was in the 20s, I think. We've then got Pique, who didn't really start much. In fact, I don't think he even made an appearance this season. But as some of you will find out, it was one of Man United's biggest mistakes selling him. He went on to be one of the best, well, to this day, is one of the best centre-backs there is at the moment. And obviously Man United would love to still have him, but that's the way it goes. Man United had a lot of good players. I think they had Ben Foster as well. They've had Chris Eagles, who was very good. They had Danny Simpson. They've had so many good players come through this team. But anyway, we've got Evra, who's the captain, going on strong. How old is he now? He's definitely in his... I think he's almost 30, or he is 30, I don't know, you work it out. But Evra's been a brick for Man United ever since he's joined. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm not going to lie. Like, it's a very good team, and Evra's a very good player. We come across to O'Shea. At Sunderland now. I wasn't a fan of O'Shea back in the day, and I don't think Man United fans were. He was unsung. Wasn't really a very good player. Well, actually, I can't lie. He was a decent player. He did what was required, but he didn't do anything special. So not really much to go on about him. We got Nani though, spectacular Nani. I think it was either this season or the season before he actually joined Man United. But as a lot of you will know, he's been brilliant on that left side with his right foot cutting in. He's got one of the best shots I've seen in a long time in the Premiership. He's got a hell of a shot. Did try and replace Ronaldo on the left, never really did do it. But there we go. It's a bit hard to replace the best player in the world, in my opinion. But we've got Carrick, who got him in form. Has been... I don't know about Carrick, really. I mentioned this in my last one. He's another one, O'Shea, but I'd say he was amazing when he first came to the club and when he was at Tottenham. But then when he was actually at Man United, he was just... I don't know, he's just floated through. And Alex Ferguson, I know Alex Ferguson likes him a lot, but I've never really seen that. I don't know, it's hard to explain what's the good thing about him, other than he can pick out a pass every now and then, but he's nothing special really in my eyes, Carrick. Didn't make it in the England squad neither. Apparently, he said to the manager, if he's not in the first squad, he doesn't even want a phone call unless he's in the first squad, which is quite arrogant if you ask me. But there we go. That's Michael Carriacou. We've then got Giggsy, who, in my opinion, was one of the greatest players ever for United. If he's definitely top 3, in my opinion, he's had one of the best careers you could ever ask this guy. He's still going strong to this day, and still looks like he's in his mid-20s. Between Giggsy and Scholes, I've got to take my hat off. Even as an Arsenal fan, I'm not going to lie, they are brilliant players, and I would have loved to have seen them at Arsenal, but obviously wasn't to be. But yeah, Giggsy, everyone remembers that goal he scored back in the day against Arsenal as well, when he just terrorised us. But fair play, I'm proud that he's Welsh. But other than that, bastard for playing for Man United. I would have loved to have seen him at Arsenal. He's been great. We've got Ronaldo, who, another one of Man United's big losses, is the best player in the world in my opinion, hands down. He had a brilliant career for Arsenal. I wish. Man United scored so many goals, and I can't believe whoever's had him only scored before me. 75 games played, 49 goals scored. Wow. But anyway, yeah, he had a brilliant career. He was their top goal scorer this season, like the season I'm on about now, 07-08. He was their top goal scorer. He got the Golden Boot for the Premiership, and he was the top goal scorer in all competitions for him. So, brilliant player. Ronaldo had a brilliant career. Tevez, another big miss for Man United. Left the club apparently. I don't know what it was. There was something that went on in the background between him and Alex Ferguson. I don't know, but Tevez is, in my opinion, to this day now, is still one of the best strikers in the world. He's a great player. I'm glad, even though I'm not glad that he's staying at Man City, I'm glad that he's staying in the Premier League at least, because, I mean, players like Tevez, we don't want him leaving the Premier League. It's good to have him, and he was a brilliant player for Man United back then as well. But yeah, we come on to now Rooney, the final player. This guy is just he's brilliant, man. What he's done for Man United since he joined back in, I can't remember when it was, 02-03. I'm sure, yeah, I think it was 02-03, but everyone remembers that goal he scored for Everton against Arsenal. Once again against Arsenal, for fuck's sake. That great goal where he bent it with his with his right foot and crossbar in, lobbing the keeper. But ever since Man United signed him, it's one of their best signings I've ever seen. Best signings of all time. He has been one of the best strikers in the world for the last 4 years, hands down. He's been terrorising the Premiership, and he can play centre forward, he can play centre mid, and he can play up front. Thing about Rooney is he does go through some bad patches every now and then, but he picks it up by scoring like 7 in a row then. So fair play to Rooney. Got to take my hat off to him, being a great player. But lads, like I say all the time, if you want to see me review another team, talk about another team, these don't have to be anything sweaty, or there's no guidelines to it. Just give me a team, I'll review it, add a few goals at the end, and just really for your enjoyment. But I'm going to leave you with a few goals, lads. If you like, please leave a like, subscribe. I got loads to come. Just trying to get the coins together at the moment to get Ronaldo to do Team of the Year, Ronaldo to do my review and stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoy anyway, lads. I'm out. Peace.